kind of strong bearish pressure in dollar. We could see dollar going back to the lows of 93.35, which it was about yesterday, about 3 days ago. I mean, 3 days ago, yeah, 21st of September. So dollar could be going all the way here. Keeping a close eye how dollar really plays about, because this is very important for us to really know what's happening with dollar. Because if we don't know what's happening with dollar, we won't know what's happening with gold. And, gold really moves how dollar moves. So dollar, we can clearly see a strong momentum downward. That's what we're seeing. A strong momentum upwards for gold. Let's draw a downtrend line for gold to really see what happens. So we can see a downtrend line breakout for gold and an uptrend line breakout for dollar to downwards, and upward breakout for gold on dollar. So we can clearly see dollar is going currently. Gold is currently at level of 1875. If I just go into a short time frame. So that's the breakout, guys, on a short time frame. It's much more easy to see now. So that's the breakout right there. This candle has broken above quite strongly. It tried to break around 1815, but then, closed below it. And then the second candle really did break out and close above. So next resistance for gold is 1878, this blue line here. And if that level breaks, then we could see gold actually moving up to 1887. Then eventually 1900 could be the target for gold, just before the market really closes tomorrow. So as you know, tomorrow's Friday, last trading day of the week. And, gold really don't want to be stuck at 1800 level. So we could see, investors coming in and pushing the price upwards for gold to this 1900 mark. So keeping a close eye, at this 1900 mark would be really important for us. To really see gold moving, because if it does go 1900, we're about to, we could catch some 22 points, which is about 220 pips. So keeping a close eye how gold really reacts to the 1878 level. If this level breaks, guys, we can enter a very good buy. Eventually, could be entering a very good buy for us all the way to highs of 1887, and if that level breaks, then 1900. But keeping watching really close that plays out, because it could really fall from all the way back down to 1849. So could move either way, 20 to 25 pips either way, up or down. So if it goes up, 1900 is the target. But if it does break below this trend line, downtrend line support level, which is currently testing, if it breaks below 1870, we could see going back to lows of 1850. So really important for gold tomorrow. Really important there for gold tomorrow. Also, let's quickly look at the news for tomorrow, because today we had some fairly important news between Bailey, the governor of England, speaking. Plus we had Jerome Powell, Fed governor, speaking as well. So we have 1:30 GMT. We have a core durable goods. This is quite important news, guys. If this news is bad, then we are going to see gold actually plummet, because when the news is bad, such as core durable goods, which affects stocks. So when the stock news is bad, that means stocks goes down, and that makes dollar goes up. So if the stock news is good, for example, let's say that comes up around, let's say 2% or 2.1, 2.3%, then we could see gold actually rising to the highs of 1887. So really important there tomorrow, guys, for gold. That news is really going to affect the market, and we could see gold really, breaking 1887. So keeping a close eye how gold really moves. Let's quickly look at DXY. So DXY, we can see on a short time frame really falling, actually falling quite a lot. It's started falling since after this around 4 in the afternoon. Since then, it's been falling. So we could see a support level at 93.95. This could be a decent support level, or at the support level of 94.12. This is a support level. We might see some kind of momentum. So if this level, if the DXY falls all this level, then let's see what could happen to gold. What's the next level for gold? If that level breaks, then we could see gold really breaking above that 1878 level. So keeping a close eye how DXY reacts at this level, because if this DXY breaks below this level, then gold could be on its way up to all the way up to 1897 or even 1900 mark. So keeping a close eye, guys, at that level of 19.11. You can also draw the same box or draw the line at 94.12 to be to know what's happening in the market, so you can check it out what really happens at that level. So if that level breaks, then you can enter gold as a buy. A short term, you can use small loss and enter as a buy. And if that level holds, then you can start looking for sell opportunities on gold. So you can, if you want, you can also mark that level on your own charts, guys. Next important pair, we're looking at GPSD. So GPSD, you might have gotten a video today that says the possible entry. So this was one of the possible entries we are currently in right now in VIP. So currently in this the entry we're looking for in VIP. But if this level breaks, then another possible entry we could have is on at 1.28066. This is another possible entry we're looking at. So if this level breaks and price reaches breaks above this resistance level of 1.2793, which is this blue line here, if that level breaks, and price closes above that level, then we could enter another possible buy trade for GP, and could be looking to hold that trade all the way up to highs of 1.2877. So keeping a close eye or how this trade really plays out. GP looking like a very juicy buy. Let's go to a longer time frame. It'll be easier for us to understand. So longer time frame, you can clearly see that quite a few opportunities for us to really get into GP right now. GP is looking like it's going to go all the way to highs of 1.30, which it was on 21st of September. Since that's the day it started to fall quite strongly because of a lot of Brexit news and new fears of lockdown. But now all those fears are subsided. We know that lockdown has happened, and any positive news in Britain, such as today, there were a few positive news from Brexit. They were expecting, Brexit is going. There might be a good deal with Brexit. The UK might be, getting a good deal from Europe, and that positive news did move GP upwards. And any more positive news such as that could move GP higher. So our target is, of course, that level, this level of 1.299. But once this level break, guys, we could see GP going back to the highs of 1.33, which it was not long ago. If I just zoom out, GP was as high as 1.34 just the 1st of September. So in this month, GP was as high as that. So by the start of next month, we could see GP actually going back to the highs of 1.347. So keeping a close eye how GP plays about, guys. So again, a critical level to watch out for is this resistance here, 1.2793. A very important resistance, guys, because if this resistance breaks, then that's actually a very strong, buying pressure at this level here, all the way up to 1.2908. So even last time when price were at this level, we saw massive bullish momentum. So again, once this level breaks, that would give us again a very strong bullish momentum upwards. So keeping a close eye how GP really plays about, guys. Another pair we're quickly looking at is USD/JPY. So USD/JPY is quite interesting right now. After a massive, let's go to a more longer time frame. Let's go to daily, be easier for us to see. So on daily time frame, we can clearly see GP/JPY is sorry, not GP/JPY, USD/JPY is quite in a downtrend. It's a downtrend line that we have right now. So I'm expecting USD/JPY over long term to, as long as it doesn't break above this resistance, most likely it's going to fall back to the lows of 104.76. So that's probably the level that I'm looking at USD/JPY to go, because they tried to break this level. You can see it did try to break this level quite a few times. One, two, let me see. It's trying to break till from yesterday. It hasn't been able to break this level. So that means right now it's ranging. So our market, when it starts ranging after a very strong uptrend, it usually means that it's a start for a new downtrend. And, sellers are willing to push the price all the way back to, next support level, which could be at 104.54. So really important, to see how USD/JPY plays about, because even last time when the price was ranging, we can see a bit of range here on 16th of September. When the price started to range, it dropped quite strongly. But again, we can see a price ranging after a strong momentum upwards. It's a sign that we could see, USD/JPY plummeting back to the lows of 104.54. So keeping a close eye how USD/JPY plays about at this important resistance level of 105.44. All right, guys, thank you so much. That's all for today, guys. Again, if you have any questions about any indicator or any pair that you want to know, you can always message me and ask me about it. We're always more than happy to help you. Once you join VIP, you get more mentoring calls such as what you're seeing right now. So more mentoring calls, more one-to-one lessons. You can learn about trading a bit more in depth. If you have any pair that is your favorite pair and you want to know more about that pair, we can help you more with that kind of stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining, and hopefully you have a good afternoon, good evening, and hopefully we end quite strong tomorrow.